Welcome to the first installment of Get Coached, a series where we take a look at my replays and figure out what is going on with me and how I can improve. Let me know what you think about our analysis and maybe some other observations that you make as we go through a few replays with my good friend, Sidkain. Be sure to stick around to the end of the video as we take a look at where I'm at on the road to GC and what it's going to take to get there from this point.
So I will say right here, as soon as, so you see this pass go up, you turn on ball cam again, and then you're chilling here, right? Ready to go to save or whatever. You see this hit, and you, like, at this point, I would already know Dynamite's not going to be able to save anything. He's not going to touch anything here, and even if he does, it's not going to be good. So rather, like, because you're jumping at the same moment here, it's a good thing to get in the habit of, like, anytime there's an action that's about to happen, so you know either Energetic here in the corner or Dynamite is going to hit this ball, right?
Yeah.
You know what you're looking at. And so because of that, you want to just stay grounded. Keep your wheels on the ground.
Gotcha.
Instead, you jump right here. Right before the jump, the ball goes. So if you stay grounded here, you have, at that point, you can make a choice. You're not forced into a choice that you've already made because you jumped.
Right.
And you're just trying to get forward, and I get that. But you want to wait until you see what actually happens.
For sure.
To see what's going to happen. And for the most part, you should know it's tough, like, because it's all the way upfield. But you would know that the ball has trajectory and momentum toward Energetic here, not toward Dynamite, right? Because Dynamite's going to just hit it.
Yeah.
And so it's much more likely that Energetic's going to beat Dynamite to this ball. I mean, it's like mechanics as well. It just takes time. Like, you just have to see that as soon as I hit that ball, right, it's going high and up the wall. So what you want to do is 45-degree angle your car at the wall.
Okay.
So that you can go up the ramp and then be on the wall already. See, you like
to match
if you
the
just
height.
Turn toward the wall. Yeah, if you turn toward the wall so that you can get up above it or at its same height.
Yeah.
Then you're going to be in a better position rather than staying under it here.
Right.
Which is fine. Like you do wait here, and this is a pretty good setup. I don't know how this went. Yeah. See, but if you go up the wall, you just beat him. And even if you don't beat him and you end up 50ing it with him again or the same, you're coming from above him. So your 50 is going to be a much better opportunity to just put this on net or just beat him to where it's not going to go back our way, if that makes sense. It does just kind of go out center. And I mean, that should have just been a goal. There's no way he should have missed that. So right here, I'm looking to diagonal flip at that left boost over there.
Okay.
And then immediately, as soon as I land and pick up that diagonal flip left boost, I'm looking to diagonal flip over toward this way or like right here.
Gotcha. Okay.
Right? So instead of going for here, it does depend on when this boost last got taken and what my memory is on that. I didn't look back at it, so it's hard to say. But if I know it's not going to be coming back soon, I want to pick up the 12 that's just behind you and then streak toward net. And if you get a wave dash, maybe one wave dash, or just a couple of diagonal flips, you're going to be back faster than picking up this boost to get back to the
Gotcha.
net. Here, he gets your boost, and now you're looking, you already flipped toward it, right?
Yep.
So especially, I always take a moment. If I flip toward a boost and somebody's picking it up in front of me as I'm flipping toward it, I always take that as like just a half a second to go, I'm playing too fast. I need to pay attention to what's going on the field. So in the middle of this, as you're looking at the ball, you can see that it's Coffee streaking toward that boost already.
Oh, yeah.
So at this point, as you're landing, you're not even thinking about that boost. That boost is not yours. He has it.
Right.
So what can you do here?
Go diagonal.
This boost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look
so
at this failed
I
wave
mean,
dash. What is going on?
Okay. I see now that this was an attempt at a wave dash, and I'm proud of you for yourself. If you get that attempt, you probably pick up that 12 boost that was just to your left, and then you could streak right through here and here to Dynamite, basically, because he's going to be streaking past up the field. And so you can just replace him and be in the middle of the field to decide to go back to net or attack as well. So Yeah, just the failed wave dash is kind of, it puts you in a bad spot there. So, and
I know
then
that
again,
that boost is gone. Yeah.
you're looking at another boost. That boost is gone. There's no reason to be jumping at this because you already know, you can see the position of him facing toward it. You know what he's going to do. So you don't want to jump here. You want to turn left and go toward this and start jumping so you can get 1, 2, 3 pads and be back at net.
Yeah.
Let's change replay. So right here, you flip toward this boost. This is just another example of like just trying to rely too much on 100 boosts. You flip toward this boost. As soon as you turn off ball cam, it's gone. So where else can you go to get boost, right?
Yeah.
Most of the time in this position, you are going to be third. So you're looking to defend. So basically, as soon as I land, I'm looking to turn just like you did and then pick up. Likely, I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, and then I'm in position.
Just to keep yourself in the play,
to get rotated back in, right? Instead, you go all the way back between all the boosts, and you get nothing until you finally get this 12. You turn on ball cam to see me at least, and pretty much what I would say is that I would be looking to go to the inside of the field.
Totally.
As soon as you turn on the ball cam here, so I would have turned it on sooner, like I said, but as soon as you do turn it off, you see that I am streaking outside.
Right.
So you can catch this boost right in front of you on the left side of your car and diagonal flip right.
Right.
And you're going to go right between both of us straight to the net.
Yeah.
Instead, your instinct is probably, I need boost, give me 100 boost, right?
Probably.
That's probably what happened, is that you turned off ball cam and just immediately started going for 100 boost. But if you just heads up a little bit more and recognize that that boost is gone, your teammate's going to be out of position, or you're going to be out of position based on everything else that's going on. Somehow it works out for us.
Yeah,
it
right.
shouldn't have. So I could see you flick your camera. So you're like, is Sid there?
Yeah, exactly.
Right? That's what you're looking for. So where am I? I'm way back. So this is so smart by you to just flick your camera and just see. Because if I'm at like mid-left boost there, you don't want to cut me off.
Definitely.
Right. And that's perfect. So you immediately turn back on the ball, which is like, you couldn't ask for better. That's beautiful. This you should be going for already.
Earlier challenge on that one?
Yep.
So take it back.
So right here, as soon as you see this rolling, you know that it's going to roll and either hit the corner, top wall or it's going to roll out of the top wall. So you should be able to start jumping right about here.
Gotcha.
Like right here, you can turn toward the ball like you do right here and jump. And it doesn't really matter what happens with the ball, if it rolls or if it hits the ceiling, you should be able to get there and read it just as the ball's getting hit. So that just allows you, if you were to do that, then John Cena was already streaking upfield. You have a pass to him. And you probably beat 2 people there because of that. Not by you, by Johnny.
Yeah.
So, and here you can make it back to net.
I had 54,
going for this 100.
Yeah, that was so dumb.
Yeah, so this boost is gone. And immediately you see that boost is gone as well. You see that there's no way we're going to be getting to the ball as you flick on ball cam real quick. And they have full court pressure. So as soon as you land here and you flick your ball cam back on, you should be looking to go to net and get as many pennies on the way, even if it's just 12. But you likely can get 24 to 36 by going straight to net here instead of going for this boost. I don't know for sure if you would have made it or not, but it would have been a lot closer if you did.
For sure.
So I think you just get scared about what he's doing on the ceiling. Likely because he's out of position, his choice is going to be coming for a demo. Yeah. So in this position right here, I would be looking to go right here and then go up the wall so that I can get a big clear right off the back wall here. Gotcha. After this hits off the corner or pinching it into the corner so I can get a big old clear. And it also gets me out of the way of avoiding a demo at all. Just by moving forward, he's going to be out of position to try and get a demo on you.
Gotcha.
But because you wait, he streaks toward you and he gets you. You can also just do a double jump there or a single jump just right over him. I do that a lot one thing I'm trying to get better at actually is side flipping if somebody comes at a demo, because you can recover quicker.
Okay.
If you're in a standstill and you just side flip, you're at a standstill just slightly to the left, right? So it's really easy to like recover and stuff. Fairly wide open ball. This should be your ball, but Suzo is a little bit scary here. And you're probably a little scared on it. It's just a hesitation thing. Like as soon as that demo comes through, I think
I'm also too.
Yeah, so as soon as that demo comes through, you can see there's no opponents on your screen at all.
Okay, fair.
So you just want to be going toward the ball so that you have all of the aggression on the ball, and the opponents at that point have to think about it.
Yeah.
You kind of do, but you streak outward, right? So this hesitation to go to the left instead of straight toward the ball is what screws you up a little bit. And if you go straight toward the ball, Suzo gets scared as fuck and goes straight to the net, guaranteed. If you don't go to the outside there, that's what gives him the balls to think he can beat you to this, which he ends up technically doing, I guess. It's a 50. But if you go, he gets scared and either goes back to the net like he should, or he goes for you, you beat him, and he's just out of the play.
The reason I took the path that I did.
You're 33 here. There's no 100 there, but you get 12 here. You get 12 here. Like, you should definitely beat him.
Okay.
If you're just flipping.
44. Okay.
Even 2 flips with, yeah, I mean, after you get this boost, you're 56, I think. So you get 45, 57. So, yeah, like, you're 57 boosts in this position. You should absolutely have no issue getting to that ball.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But you actually end up using a lot more boost.
To go to that penny.
To go toward it. Yeah, to go over to this penny, rather than just diagonal flipping straight toward the ball and then using your boost during the diagonal flip.
For the record, I want your thoughts on where I'm at compared to my goal that I have for Season 9, which is to get to GC by myself in 3s. How possible do you honestly think that's going to be?
I did not expect this question coming. I think it's a reachable goal that's just out of reach at this point.
Okay.
If you work really, really hard this season, I think it's attainable. I don't think it's a ridiculous goal by any means, but it is. Just know it's. I think you've got quite a bit of work still to get there. So it's going to take some really good mental fortitude and a lot of training.
No doubt.
Yeah, I think your goal is attainable, dude. I think you can do it. When you first said it, I was like, ooh, I don't know. Do you think you can do it? But you're getting good. Like you've done really well to be pushing and progressing as much as you have lately. And it's attainable if you really want to push for it.
So the two things that stood out to me in this session is, first and foremost, boost management in terms of taking the most direct route to get to where I need to be on the field and still having enough boost. And sometimes that means not going for a hundo, but going for the pennies on that path to where I need to be on the field. The other thing was speed of play, right? I need to be faster off the walls with wave dashes and recoveries and things like that. And in my decision making, there are situations where I could be going for a ball to make a play, and I'm not. I'm holding back. I don't think it's overall speed in terms of just zipping around everywhere. It's a matter of speed of decision making and going for it, right? It's being able to make that snap decision to say, yes, I'm going for this ball, and this is the right decision to go for this ball, and then win the challenge or be what it may, to be able to make a play for my teammates or put something on frame. So those are two things that I'm going to focus on for the next little bit. I'll circle back to Sidkain in about a month or so to kind of check in, see how things are going, and see if I'm breaking some habits and if others are creeping up, really just to check on my progress. As of this recording on December 22nd, I am currently at Diamond 3. 1032 is the amount of MMR that I have. I had a bit of a dip to start out the season when things are kind of crazy. Hopefully it's starting to mellow out and I can continue to climb them up. Had a good session today. I need 403 MMR to get to Grand Champ. That means if you're getting about 9 MMR a match, which we're getting a little bit more than that right now, I need 44.8 net wins with 76 days left to go until the season's over. That's just over 4 wins a week, or net 1 win a day will get me there. Speaking of progress, tune in next week for the premiere of 30 for 30, where I grind a mechanic for 30 days for 30 minutes every day and see the progress over time. It's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be air roll left is the mechanic I worked on for the first episode of this series, so stay tuned to see how much you can improve in that time. Until then, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.